Welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore, and today we are defeating the Ender Dragon. So one thing that I need is bamboo, and I'm gonna need a lot of scaffolding to go up the obsidian towers in the end, because God knows if I can even land my shots with this bow, or I could just choose to use a lot of dirt. But what I'm gonna do is wait for nighttime, and I'm gonna get a few more phantom membranes, and then I am going to go to the end. And one thing that I also need to do pretty soon is actually get some villagers around my house so I can hopefully have mending by the end of this video. So what I'm actually going to do up here is I'm going to fence this part in, of course, but then I really don't know what else to do. Now, one thing that I was going to do is over there at the tree farm platform thing, if you want to call it whatever, I was going to remove that and actually build a full bridge over to that side of the land, just so I could expand over that way, and maybe even right here too. So I've already got 10 phantom membranes, so I'm thinking about waiting another night to hopefully get maybe 20 or 30 more. But while I am waiting on the phantoms to get here and the next night to arrive, I'm gonna go ahead and fence in this area just so I don't have to deal with it. Okay, so there's one thing that we have to talk about before I continue with this video. So as you can see in the top left of my screen, I am now on day 102, and it's been, I think, 25 days since the last snippet of this video, and I finally have villagers from the village all the way over there. Now, these guys were an absolute pain to get here because they keep on, linking to my stuff over here, sadly. But I'm going to make a villager breeder after I build the bridge going over to that way, and I'm gonna make a little village for these guys just so I can hopefully have them reproduce villagers over here so I can make an iron farm, because iron is something that I'm lacking very badly, and I've only got 10 pieces and almost a full stack in my inventory. But like I was saying, I've been doing everything that I can in between episodes and clips of this video, like what's in behind me. And yes, that's right, I finally completed the bubble tower all the way up to the mob spawner, and I've also started to realize that these guys are pretty pesky, and of course I need all of them just so I can build more things. And if you're asking me why I need wool to build, well, I need it for layouts. But this is what I've got going so far. It's a pretty simplistic build, and I've only got 4 signs so the water doesn't flow right back through, but you can see the bubbles coming down and going up on the left side and down on the right side. And I actually hate these guys. Anyways, back to what I was saying. But this is what I have my inventory as of right now. So I have 3 stacks of torches, which I really don't need. I've got 17 arrows, which I also don't need since I have infinity, but I still need at least 1, so I just choose to keep them in here. And then I have 6 potions of slow falling, and all of them are set at 4 minutes of duration. And then of course I have my sword, my bow, and my shovel for the dirt. And I've got my 13 eyes of Ender, my 26 golden apples, my food, and my water bucket. And hopefully I still have the skill to MLG water bucket, because if I don't, well, if I run out of these, it might be over. But of course I have my netherite armor, so hopefully that should negate some of the damage that I'll be taking. But without further ado, the sun is going down, and tomorrow morning we fight the Ender Dragon. Alright, 7 a.m. on day 103, we are heading to the Ender Dragon platform. And yes, that's right, now I can actually use a boat to get out of my house on my island. So yeah, that actually didn't take that long to cut out the shore. It was actually pretty easy. Now I just hope and pray that I did not forget anything, because I know this is probably really sad, but this is actually the first time I've actually tried defeating the Ender Dragon in a survival world, let alone my second hardcore world. After all, I've watched a lot of speedrunners, so I should know what to do. And I've also rearranged my inventory, but I will go over that once I get down there to the portal. So now that I'm here, after a short while, it is now time to go over my inventory. So once I get to the end, after defeating the dragon, hopefully, I decided to bring a lot more dirt just because I'm going to need to bridge across a lot of end islands to get a elytra. God, I'm so nervous right now, and I don't even know why. I've seen people do it so many times, so it should just come come to me naturally, but down in my mind, I'm just like, man, okay, now that I've got this dumb water to stop, it is officially time to go to the end. All right, so now I'm just double checking my inventory because after I use the Eyes of Ender, I'll probably just throw them to the side. There's no more lava because I was concerned about my safety, so they'll just despawn over time, but I'm rethinking the process of what I'm going to do when I spawn in, because after all, I'm going to be in the ground, most likely enclosed in the endstone. So I'll need to have my pickaxe, and once I actually get out, I just hope I don't stare down any tall endermen, because after all, that would be pretty bad for me, because endermen just sometimes hit like tanks, but then at the same time, I've got netherite armor, so I'm hoping I'll be okay. But last but not least, the portal is now activated, so now I'm going to throw these to the side. So I don't think that I'm going to be using the shovel anytime soon in there, so that frees up some more space. Okay, so my hotbar right now is my sword, my pickaxe, my bow, almost a full stack of dirt, but I've got plenty more. 2 potions of slow falling, so I shouldn't have a issue if I actually, you know, get swatted into the air by the Ender Dragon. And then I have my food, my golden apples, and my water bucket. So before I go in, just bear with me and let's go. Okay, I'm honestly regretting this already. So what I might actually do now is take this potion of slow falling before the dragon even gets anywhere near me. Okay, so now I'm up here. So there's the dragon. I see it. I see the dragon. It's scary. Hopefully I can get a couple shots off. God, this dragon sounds so crazy, man. Okay, so now the dragon's perching. Hopefully I don't get hit off now. No, get away, please. Oh my God, it's so loud. Okay, so now I just have to get up here onto this one. Maybe I can hit it with the bow. I'm not too sure. Oh, it appears I can. Okay, goody. Oh boy, I don't need to be around that stuff at all. Now I just got a tower up here. Okay, taking another golden apple just for my safety. This fight is actually a lot easier than I thought it would ever be. I don't know if that's just me or if that's the dragon. Oh my lord, am I glad I had that slow falling. Oh boy. Jesus Christ, this is so high. Come on, I just need to hit it already. There we go, and I've done hit it. So there's one more still. I didn't even know that one was up there. I'm gonna go ahead and take another slow falling potion. Oh, the dragon's swatting me away again. Okay, so hopefully this thing perches. So if I run out here, it should perch. Come on, man, just perch already. Well, it appears that I've looked at some endermen, but that's fine. I don't like how he's just doing figure eights. There you go. Now you're gonna perch, ain't you? Come on, I just want your XP and your wings. I'll take that too. And I'm definitely taking one of your heads from the end ship, of course. Come on, couple more shots, please. Almost there. Come on. Come on, just like one more hit, please. Okay, it's about to perch. Come on, dragon. There we go. Breathe the end. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. I've finally beaten the Ender Dragon, and oh boy, is it loud. So sadly, I will have to come back for the egg another time because I didn't bring a pistol with me or anything like that, sadly. But I'm just gonna get a couple of these ender pearls because I need them to get into the actual gate, if I can even find it first, which it should have spawned. There it is, and it has to be over here where there's like no end island at all. Boy, they really want me to build up for that, really. And I just realized I didn't bring any rockets with me either, so this is gonna be a long journey back. And I actually just realized an elytra with slow falling is kind of OP, so hopefully I will be able to glide for a very long time. Alright, and now it is time to go. Okay, so I just set a end beacon, and now I'm going to turn off my shaders and up my render distance. Okay, so there's one over this way, but I'm not seeing a ship yet, unless that is one all the way over there, or a shadow of one of these things. Yeah, I don't think that there's a ship over there unless it's on the other side, but I doubt it. And I just realized I forgot another thing, and that thing was definitely a shield, because I have to go over here anyways to get shulkers. And of course, you always want to take a potion of slow falling before going over the ender void, because if you fall and you have ender pearls, you may have enough time to save yourself by throwing an ender pearl up and onto your platform. And my pinky finger is cramping already, and that is not really a good sign. And that ender pearl did not make it, so hopefully that doesn't teleport me down. Okay, so I think if it would have teleported me, it would have done so by now, because after all, it's only 49 blocks until I start taking damage. And now for some reason I'm inside of the ground. Oh boy, that would have been very bad. Next time I do that, I definitely should not vein mine, because I actually could have dug through the bottom of this end island and well, killed myself. Okay, so I'm gonna kill a few more endermen actually before I go over there, just so I'm a little safer. You know, I'm now realizing something. I'm so glad that they did not make endermen like zombie pigmen in the nether, to where if you hit one of them, they all come after you, because that would be an absolute death wish. So I'm thinking that I could possibly jump in between these islands here. Oh, it teleported me on the edge. That's why it's good to have slow falling. Let's see, I see some shulkers already. All right, so I am now 39,000 meters away from home, and this is the last little bit of dirt that I really had, because what I decided to do was just mine up a bunch of end stone, which my pickaxe is starting to suffer from. But I've gotten 2 more pickaxes, and this one is efficiency 3, and then this one has mending on it, and I might just have to replace my netherite pickaxe. Maybe, but I might be able to get mending on that one too with the villagers. So real quick, there is one right there, so I'm gonna go ahead and take him out. And I just realized I literally can't do anything because they have shells. Hello, my effeminate fellow. Okay, so there should be one down here. Yes, here it is. Take care of this guy real quick. Now I can't get my stuff. But while we are at it, let's see what we got in here. We got a bunch of diamonds, bunch of iron, and gold. Emeralds, sure, I'll take those. I'm not going to take those, though. Take these. I'm not taking that, but I will take this lovely elytra. And 2 potions of healing, but I really don't think I'll be needing that anytime soon. Now, there may be a couple more up here, which I'm kind of hoping for, and yes, here they are. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put on this elytra, and then I'm going to let this guy hit me, and then we'll start heading back. Actually, I take that back. As soon as I start falling is when I'll activate the elytra, and there we go. Now I just hope that endermen don't get mad at me. All right, so now I'm back here at the end island after, well, coming back through another beacon, and you can actually see the one end beacon that I put all the way over there is actually marked. So technically, you don't have to kill the ender dragon to get to the end island, so you can get a elytra. And I just realized I don't even need a piston to get this dragon egg. All I have to do is just hit it. Doesn't that tell you something about me? There we go. Next generation. New achievement. Now it's time to say goodbye to the end and never come back here ever again. Now I don't know if I can skip through the credits or not. You know, one time I've read through this entire script at the end, and let me tell you, it is definitely a fever dream. It's still going. You know, fun fact, I actually don't even know if you can skip through this. I've been playing this game for almost like 11 years and I still don't know how to skip the end screen. And I just figured out how to make it go faster by holding space control and then the control on the right side of my keyboard. Ah, yes, home once again, and oh my lord, am I glad to see this place. I'm tired of looking at nothing. Now I actually have a sun. But now it's time to get mending on all of my armor and all of my tools. So yeah, wish me luck with that, because it's gonna be very painful to actually get these guys to do what I want. But what I'm thinking at the moment is I just try to get these 2 guys, either one mending, and then I take one of them, take it to a villager breeder, and then I get another one from the village over there. So now I just need to make a lectern and a lot of shulker boxes, because oh boy am I glad to have these. Wow, I can actually make 18 of them. Jeez. And it's also time to make a little podium for the dragon egg, but instead of making a podium, I think I'm just gonna get rid of my little tiny flower pot and put it beside my bed, maybe right here, maybe even make like a little desk type thing, and I'm gonna put it right here. And there we go. I don't think the block that it's on really goes with it, but I guess it'll just have to stay there for now. Now I just have to organize all the stuff that I've gotten from those end cities, but I'm not really too worried about the mending right now because I also have 44 phantom membranes, which I'm actually going to use right now. I think I'm going to put a singular ender chest right here. Now I also believe that I need silk touch to break these, but I'm not too sure So for now, I will just put this one in here. Wow, I really just got a book for efficiency 5. I'll get it eventually. Mending is more important at the moment. But that is going to be all for this episode, so if you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next one.